What's up, everyone? It's 99vids back again with stream number 2, and we're gonna try and win up this Mercedes AMG GT Black Series. We're gonna try and win it, and we're gonna continue. As you know, in the last stream, we got 10 chances total. Off stream, I recorded some of those. And then we went ahead and got 3 more chances. The chances are hard to come by. And apparently in TDU2, I went back and did my research on it just to double check, because I remember a race being involved. And what it was not just one race, it was a series of races, and you leveled up the casino back then. That's basically how they had that. You leveled up the casino, you win the first car, which I think was an Audi, and then there was another car after that. I forgot what the other car was. But basically you won one casino car, but you had to do it the same way you do here with the slots, and it had a chance spin. It was the same exact thing. It was just a different type of machine, but basically the same concept. So let's see. What did we? I know we left off yesterday. We used this one, and this one, and we also use these machines here. We use this whole set, I believe, and there might be another one that we didn't use. No, you know what? That's it. Well, we're gonna go ahead. We didn't run this machine yesterday. We did this one, and we did this one right here. We're gonna go ahead and play on this one. Yeah, they basically had the same system. But like I say, the only thing I can think of really is a race or some other way to give the people that can't gamble, that have restrictions in their region, they have to come up with something for them. I don't know if they're planning to do as they did in TDU2 here in Solar Crown and have more rewards, different cars, maybe add a few more cars in here and let us win them the same way, you know? Maybe they'll have a time trial like we had in TDU2. That would be pretty interesting, I guess. But, you know, they got to figure something out for the people that have restrictions in their area as far as gambling goes. So let's see what happens. I'll pop in and out as we get chance spins here. I won't talk that much during this series, you know what I mean? Intro, outro. And we'll just try and get those chance spins. No, there's our first jackpot on this one. I don't know, maybe we'll stay on this one and see what happens for the whole stream instead of moving around. We tried moving around yesterday and it didn't really. Let's see what happens on one machine. On one chance yet. Crazy. Been in here 21 minutes. You know, minus the introduction, the drive to the casino, but that keeps throwing me off every time it does that. Almost. Look at that. Twice we got the same row there. I don't remember how long it took in TDU2 to win those cards. I know I won them. I just don't remember the slot machine. It don't seem like I was on them for so long. It really doesn't. Seems like I won those cards pretty quickly. Not one chance yet. Crazy. It's a little bit too hard, man. Maybe the other casino was easier because we were leveling it up. I remember with the races. Now that I refresh my memory on that by looking it up, I think it was probably easier to win the first level car and all that. And as you level the casino up with the little races, it got a little more difficult. I think the second car was probably harder to win. Not one chance. Almost gonna be 30 minutes. Maybe swapping machines is a better idea, as you can see, because in the last stream, we were swapping machines and we were getting chances. At 30 minutes, I'll swap. And if we see that we're getting chances on another machine, then we'll just start swapping like we did the last stream, because I want to try to get as many chance spins as possible. All right, man. That's 30 minutes messing with that one, and we didn't get one roll, man. It's terrible. Wasn't there 2 sets of these down here? I can't remember. Doesn't seem like it. All right, so it's just that one, and this one, and that case right there, and then there's another one over there. Okay. Oh, and another set over there. So when we come in, that's the first set that we use over there. All right, so got another cluster of machines right over here. So we basically used that first set. We haven't used any of these yet. Let's go ahead and mess with this one. If I can remember correctly, our first chance spin came in at about, what, 54 minutes or something like that? 59 minutes. Took me 59 minutes to get the first chance spin. We are 34 minutes already. Let's see if time has anything to do with it, you know what I mean? Because I timestamped all the wins that I got yesterday. Or, you know, not all the wins, but all the spins with no win. Well, let's see if it takes generally about an hour of messing with it before you get a shot at it. Regardless of which machine you're on. Could just be that, you know? There it is at 35:53. 35 minutes and 53 seconds. Chance number 11. Chance number 11. Here we go. Will this be it? Come on. Almost. There it is. Look at it right below me. Unbelievable. No win on that one. All right. Well, that's chance number 11. All right, let's proceed to do what we were doing in the last stream. We'll just jump to the next one. See if we can get those chances, man. We're at 42 minutes in. We only had one chance at the 35-minute mark. There it is. 45 minutes in. Chance number 12. All right, let's see what we get. Come on, come on, come on. Another cherry, dude. Crazy. All right. Chance number 12 in the books. So that was roughly 10 minutes apart right there, you know, between 11 and 12. Will we get another one at about 55 minutes of playtime here? Getting close. Look at that. All right, I'm swapping. Look at there, 53 minutes in. Chance number 13. 53. 33. 53, 33. See if this is going to be it. Nope, it is not. Well, pretty close to being every 10 minutes that we're getting a chance. So let's see here. Well, every 10 minutes since 35 minutes playing, you know, it didn't work in the first 10 minutes. But after 35 minutes so far, we're almost... This one between chance 12 and chance 13, that was about 8 minutes. Not bad. Oh, look at that. Chance number 14. Chance number 14 at 54. Exactly 10 minutes. Like I thought. So 54. We got chance number 14. Not bad. Will this be the one? No. Great. That's all we got. On stream 1, I mean, we had 10 chances, but they weren't all, you know, done during the stream. They were done offline, and I just recorded them. And then we did 3 on the stream last night. So far today, we've had 4 chances in less time streaming. We streamed about an hour and 21 minutes, and we had a chance at 59:25. A minute 2 and a minute 19 of stream number 1. Let's see if we can get a bunch more here. One good thing so far, the game hasn't locked up in the casino, so we locked up a few times in stream number 1. None thus far. is 59.40. We got chance number 15. Not bad. Will this be the one? No. No, sir. Maybe something can be said about being able to stay in the same session, you know what I mean? Because if the casino is locking up and then you got to restart the game, you're not within the same session. So this entire stream, we've been in one session, so that's pretty good. And we've already had 5 chances already. We're an hour and a minute in. Might swap machines here in a moment. Still spitting out a lot of potential chance spins here. As you can see, we're getting a lot of those symbols that we need on the screen at the same time. When I start seeing that dry up, I swap. About that time here in a moment. Ooh, almost, man. Come on. Looking like it wants to spit one out here in a second. A lot of almost. All right, I think we've given this machine plenty of time. Let's jump onto another one. There we go. Try again. This one looks like one's coming up. Getting a lot of almost. Right. Our money's gone down from 1.4 to 1.3, man. Starting to lose a little bit of our gains. I mean, we started, like I say, in stream one, we started with 1 million chips exact. So, I mean, we're still in profits as far as winning money here, but start going under 1 million chips, then you know, becoming a losing endeavor. Not hitting very many jackpots either today, so we hit that one when we first got here. This machine don't look like it's wanting to spit no chances out. I don't know how someone won a bunch of these. You know, there's people that say they've won the car a bunch of times and they're wanting to sell the ones that they have. You know, they don't have multiple. What I think would be cool, since this is an MMO game, I think what would be really cool here is if they put some type of collectible cars in here that are rare, that are truly rare, that not everybody can get. So you can put an auction house in the game for the players, you know, to bring cars that, okay, let's just say, okay, it's like if you're playing WoW and we have the auction house and you get some rare items that drop, you know, they're not bind on equip. That's how that used to be. They weren't bind on equip. There was something that you could sell. A set of gloves, some armor, whatever it is, a mount, a weapon. So here, it could just be accessories for cars. It can be rare vehicles. Say you get a Yanko Camaro or something like that, right? Something where they only made so many of them, and in the game they give the same rarity to where there's only going to be a few of them in the game, right? And you can acquire them on your server or whatever, and you could sell them. Right? They're not a car that you could buy in the shop, in the item shop. They're not a car that you can just go to the dealer and get. It's just a rare car that you get somehow. I think that would be cool for the casino itself. Like, let's just say you're playing the casino and they put rare cars in here and you win that car. Now it's yours, but you can auction it. You can sell it to other players. So other players, so it'll give another place for people to hang out. Make an auction house that's really, you know, really nice. People to get together and hang out in there, and you can bid on vehicles and stuff like that. Right? I mean, I don't know if it would just be a menu system type thing, or will it be like an actual place that you walk inside of, and the vehicle will be displayed there and you can bid on it, you know. And it'd be you know, they probably won't do it like that though. They'll probably just make it to where it's listed, a listing, and people can bid on it until the auction ends, you know. That's probably, you know, some similar to what you see in something like World of Warcraft auction house. I mean, there could be a physical building for it, right? And maybe they can have cars there that they decide to add, or like a special car with a special skin that not everybody's gonna get, but you can try to, you know, win the auction for that particular item, and then you can turn around and sell those cars if you want to, you know what I mean? I think that would be a cool feature. So yeah, rare cars, collectible cars. And I think I heard someone mention this too. Someone else mentioned an idea of, let's just say you have a car that you don't drive, like you buy one of those expensive Ferrari GTOs in the Ferrari dealer or something like that, and you just don't put miles on it, and it doesn't, and it, you know, you could, when you sell it, if it has low miles, the lower the miles and stuff like that, the better. I think that would be pretty cool. That'd be something cool they can add. Another feature that I was thinking about, since they haven't put police in this game, and I don't know if they plan to or not, maybe one day, you know, bikes, right? Police, co-driving. I don't know if they're going to add these features, but I think that that they're pretty necessary for this game, for the interaction. Once they get the servers working right, those are the types of things you want to have in this game that were staples of TDU2. But I was thinking maybe they can make it where not necessarily that we got to have NPC police or AI police cars running around like they used to have. They can just, what they ought to do is just make it an interaction between players. So you could join the server on your server, and you could choose to maybe be a police officer, you know what I mean? And now you're going to have a patrol vehicle. And if you play that mode, you'll be encouraged to play the mode. In that mode, you won't be winning races, but you'll upgrade your cruiser, your police cruiser, and level it up as you play that role in the game. So I was thinking about that. I think that TDU2's system was similar to that. So to basically be like a bounty system where you're chasing players that might be speeding around on the map or something like that. And you can literally, if you're running as a patrol officer, you could pull over and wait on the highway and just wait for people to randomly drive by and stuff like that. Or see some people racing and chase them and try to enact a stop, which will give them a fine or something like that. And if they put a bounty system in and you gotta catch a certain player, he might be visible to you on the map or something like that. And it seemed like you have a chopper, giving you that visibility and stuff like that. But essentially, the players would be the police. You know what I mean? So there'll be police, but the players will be the police in the game, and they'll be encouraged to play the role as sort of an end game thing, or just something to do when you're pretty much done with all your season pass and you just want to hang out on a map and do that, right? I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool. That's something I was thinking about. Like, what types of things can they do to give a lot more interaction in the game? But they've got to have these servers working dialed in perfect. We need that cross region. And they say when they switch over to Linux, that's what they're talking about now, that once everything's on Linux, they should have an easier time implementing cross region and cross play. So if we're going to have a large player base, then I think we need lots of interactions that we can partake in. A lot of activities. So far, no rolls here. We're at 118. No rolls on this machine. Let's jump off here and go to the next one. Yeah, nothing on this one. Looking like it's almost, but nothing. Oh, is it locking up again? I hope it don't lock up again. At least we got to keep the whole session within the casino here, and we didn't have to log back into the game. And we've had 5 rolls. Like to get a few more. We only streamed an hour and 20 minutes of it last night, so we'll stream longer today and see what we can do. See how many chances we can actually get. Seems like we're losing money more than we're gaining at this point, though. We have a fellow gambler over here. There it is. Chance spin number 16. And we got that at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Will this be it? Let's see. Man, certainly isn't. right, spent 10 minutes on this one since that last Joker spin. Let's jump onto another cabinet. Okay. I think we need to do this cabinet right here, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna go on the second floor here and mess with some of those. What do we have up here? We have a set over there, on the opposite side. And we have a set right here by these people. Oh, this is 6 of them here, so spend some time on this second floor. Drying out, man. The chances are drying out. And just as I spoke, 132.18. 132.18. We have chance number 17. Will this be the final spin? Nope. No, sir. Yeah, a couple of jackpots at least for our time in here, man. Not bad. Seven chances, man. We've been at this for an hour and 33 minutes. Come on, we need another one. The beginning, when we first started, we stayed on that first machine for a while, for 30 minutes or so, and we didn't get anything. And then went to that next machine, and at 45, 49, we ended up getting chance number 12. No, at 35.53, I think that was, yeah, actually, we're on that second machine already. First machine gave us nothing. And then, all right, let's jump off this one. Come on, game. Come on. You can do it. Sit out that chance and let's get that car. Come on, man. It's a little bit overkill. I'm pretty sure it didn't take me that long in TDU2 to win those casino cars. Wasn't streaming or recording anything back then, but I did get clips right at the tail end of when they finally shut down the Xbox 360 server. I played some of those clips in the first few streams of TDUSC. That was done on an old primitive capture card back in the day, where it was only 720. You know what I mean? 720, 60, I think it was. Those old clips from the Xbox. I can still connect that Xbox here and do an offline presentation of my TDU2 saves. Maybe we'll do that shortly, coming up soon here in the near future. Not really much to do with it, you know, obviously, because you can't connect to anybody, but you can still play it, play around with it, you know, grab the motorcycles and all that. This game needs bikes in it for sure, man. They gotta add that. If this game survives and everything, and they get everything running smooth and everybody's happy with the houses and things like that. There it is. 140.44. Chance number 18. 140.44. All right, here we go. Nothing but a pineapple. And another chance. 141. This machine is wanting us to get it. Is this going to be it? Come on, game. Come on, come on, come on, come on, please. Oh my gosh. How you gonna do that to me and just show it right there? Right below us. Come on, we're getting warmer. Come on, keep spitting out chances, dude. Just back to back. I think the game's like, all right, let's give this guy the freaking car. We've had 9 rolls. Come on, we're getting closer. Maybe it's all just based on time. Like how long, like that little timer ticking down internally. Like, okay, so 99 vids is spent about 3 hours rolling for this thing. When he gets about 6 hours in, you know, spit out a chance for him so he can get it. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Based on your participation, but that can't be the case. I mean, there's people that have won multiple cars. I don't know, but how long did it take them to win those? I mean, were they just living inside of here doing that? Maybe. I haven't even looked for any streams or anything like that where anybody streamed their full attempt, like the total time that they would take to get the car. I haven't seen any streams like that. There probably are some. Pretty sure someone did this already, but it's just me deciding to do it finally. I didn't want to do it when the casino thing first came out. I don't know what other things they can add to a game like this, you know, besides casino and bikes, police mode and police or whatever, both co-driving. The only other thing I can think of is things that you could do at the house, like a gaming system that you can play from your house, and then other people, your friends, can play against you from their house if they got the gaming system. Some simple games in there, maybe a fairly complex little racing game that you can play multiplayer inside the game, you know, at the same time. I don't know. And that idea, I get that from my winter car and my summer car. How you have that little PC. You can play some games inside there, inside the game world. It seems like they allude to doing something different and something, you know, they're going to add some type of new thing to the housing system. Seems like they have something planned that's going to be an improvement over what TDU2 was. So I'm interested in seeing what that will be at the time. What's up, Ghost? I'm still here. 19 attempts at this casino car and I haven't gotten it yet. We've got 9 chance spins today. We had 10 total in stream number 1. you know, including the offline time that I recorded those other attempts, and then added 3 more. But on today's stream alone, we've already done 9, so that's pretty good. And we've only been 20 minutes longer than we were in stream number 1, so maybe my system works pretty good about jumping from one machine to the next after a certain amount of minutes. Seems to be kind of working. But then I wonder, if I sat on one machine for this full amount of time, would that also yield the same rolls? It doesn't seem like it, because when I first got here, I stayed on one machine for 30 minutes straight and it didn't give me any rolls. The rolls started coming when I started jumping machines. It just makes sense, you know? Like there's a randomness within the casino session that you're in or whatever, that only a couple of the machines or one of the machines at a given moment in that session is going to be the one that might have that opportunity if you're on it, you know? And that's rotating around the cabinets. So we're playing musical chairs here with the machine to see what we could do. You got to get yourself leveled up in this game, Ghost, so you can get in the casino. I think it was you have to be level 12 to get in here and actually use it and all that. All right, you've been on here 7 minutes. Let's jump into the next one. But we did get a couple rolls on that one. Not bad. All right, let's see what this one on the end has for us. Still pretty low on money. I think we're giving back our entire jackpot here. The game's like, you got to give us back that jackpot money in order to get the car. Or they're like trying to subtract from your balance a certain amount of chips before they decide to give you the car. So it feels like you just ended up paying for it anyway with time and money. They should just put a sweepstakes in for the people that can't gamble, but I don't know. That's an interesting thought. I'm gonna Google that and see if those regions, if they can't even, I don't even think they can enter a sweepstakes. Okay, yeah, you know what they ought to do? I'll tell you what they should do. Instead of the race for people, because that would just be too simple, or to give the people that can't gamble an opportunity at this car. Just implement a sweepstakes that they enter. I wonder, can the people even, I don't even think the people can enter the casino in those regions. So maybe set up a sweepstakes that they can enter. Which will, you know, would it be random? Like they can enter it every couple of days or so. I don't know. Set it up to where it's sort of equal to the amount of time it would take someone to win this car in the casino. So they got to enter that sweepstakes. And then, like, say they enter it, server time, whatever time they're on the server, it's a certain amount of hours that it tick by before the results come out, you know? Like, did they win or not? I think that would be pretty cool for those people to give them something different to do, so they can look forward to logging in every day and trying to enter the sweepstakes. It seems like they can. It's not the same high stakes risk, you know. All right, no rolls yet on this machine. We might jump out of here in a minute. Come on, give us a roll. Give us a roll. These jokers just don't want to show up. At least there's only one button to mash, you know what I mean? I almost want to get like a little automatic thing to do it. Little clicker. Little robot or something. So we need a button matcher robot that you can just set up on your desk, and it just sits there and mashes a button. Come on, give me a roll. Many pineapples here. Yeah, so I think a sweepstakes would be a good way for the people that can't have gambling, you know. That's my other idea. I think that'll be more fun than the race, you know. The race is too... I mean, that's all we do in the game. We race. We've had to race all this time. That's all we've been doing. People want to have more lifestyle stuff, so you might as well add a sweepstakes. You know, since the game is all about adding, you know, the whole point of this now is to get the lifestyle features of the game implemented and improved upon. So add a sweepstakes. You can make the sweepstakes work for everybody. If they don't want to, like, maybe they don't want to go in a casino and win the car, and they'd rather, or, you know, they've already won one from the casino. Now they could try to win one from the sweepstakes or something like that. And you could implement that system to level up the casino, and also maybe you got to do some races or some time trials to level up the casino and or the sweepstakes. So like you need to get access to a sweepstakes to win maybe a rare car that, you know, is only gonna that's gonna have like a real rare availability in the game. And you might only be able to get your hands on one of those cars because someone is selling one that might have won it before. So, which will make you grind out money to get that car. Which in turn you can also sell, you know, so it can pass it around, you know. And I think what would be really cool is to let your friends get a chance to drive your car. Like they're in your garage, you know, like the co-driving will be there, but say you have your group of your friends in the garage and you're checking out your cars and stuff, and your friend could ask to drive it, and you go ahead and say yes, and then get in, and then you can also ride with them and they're driving your car around, you know. That would be pretty fun. And even if you're just hanging out in the world and you want to, you know, let your friend drive your car around for a while with you, you know what I mean? So they can test out that car because they haven't got to buy it. And that would be especially cool if we were winning rare cars. Okay, here's another spin. Chance number 20 at 157.17. Here's chance number 20. Chance number 20. Yeah, the sweepstakes rare car thing will be really cool. And co-driving and letting your friends drive your cars, expanding upon the co-driving that we had in TDU2, making it even more deeper, you know, like a deeper version. Like, how about co-driving to the point where they can actually, if you want to bring them in a race with you, like if they want to go and do a crown jewel with you and ride in the car with you, you know what I mean? That would be pretty neat. And even in regular races, you might be racing and you might have a couple people in a car, and the person that's in the passenger seat can heckle, you know, and open up the window and stuff like that and make little hand gestures and stuff like that, and you know, and stuff like that, and act like they're using a row, okay, like a oar, like a rowboat, like the way people do in real life when they're making fun of someone who's racing them, like a roll race on the highway, and the guy's like, he gets his window, he puts an oar out the window, and he's like rowing the car, you know, to make it look like he's doing a rowboat. I think that would be pretty funny. All right, so what do we got? Chance number 20. Did we get it? Yeah. I don't even know. We didn't get it. We didn't win. All right. So let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. I'm curious, is there an animation for this when you win it and all that? Because in TDU2 there is one. You can look it up. I mean, I'm not going to play it in here. There's people that have recorded that from many years ago of winning the casino car in there and everything. I would assume they have a similar little celebration. All right, so we've had 20 chances and no luck so far. Just about 2 hours in. Co-driving also will be cool on the bikes, like, you know, if you want to have somebody ride on the back or whatever of some of the motorcycles, you know what I mean? That would be pretty neat. What else can they add? Dirt bikes, stuff like that, you know, side by sides, quads and all that. Plenty of things they can implement though, you know what I mean? Car shows and trailers. Maybe you can haul your car to a car, you know, to a car show. A car washing detailing system will be neat. Car show where you can win prizes, you know. I mean, you could do your own role-playing type with your friends. You know, I think Alex 7 was doing one on one of his streams recently, and people would just stand by the cars that they thought they liked best, and you know, they just group up near them. But imagine if they had an actual show, you know. But I guess it's only fun if people are actually judging the cars, you know what I mean? Like your friends and other people are saying which cars they like, you know. But they can implement a system where it's a car show per se, and it's a place where everybody goes and people walk around, look at all the cars. And if you know, you sort of vote on the cars, and then after a certain amount of time, the votes will, you know, there'll be something will pop up on the screen that such and such won, you know. So and so's car won the car show, and maybe they get some solar coins, and it could be another little cosmetic item or something, a skin or something like that for the car, or wrap, you know what I mean, clothing item, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe something for your house, just when the houses are in the game. Just some more ideas. But like I say, we got to get those servers running, man. Top notch. We got to get that crossplay. They want to. I think Nakan and KT, they're gonna want to add as much as they can to this game to make it more advanced than the original games, you know what I mean? So it can stand up against GTA when that comes out. Because I'm already hearing people are going to start jumping on GTA. Obviously, people are going to be jumping on it. I'm looking to play it, but a lot of these people that are into Fortnite are already talking about it, that they're going to be quitting Fortnite and they're going to be focusing on that game, you know? And that's how it is. That's what happens in gaming, you know. So games that are like this one, they need to create their own reason for people to want to play it, you know, that's different, that, you know, features that they can't get in other games, you know. Like reasons why people want to play it, because these types of features are in the game that you can't do in any other game. Pink slip racing would be cool too. Like if you want to have a pink slip race and literally race car for car, you know, against your friends or something like that. I still think it would be cool if they had some NPCs that are running around that are like, you know, elite levels, bosses or something like that, you know, that they're randomly running around, and if you race these guys and beat them, you can win their car, which could be an accomplishment, like, oh, you got such and such, the such and such boss's car, you know, and you're driving it around, and it could be a pretty hard random boss to encounter when you're out there cruising around. You know, you might be cruising around in the wrong car and you see him, but you can't beat him with that car, you know. And you're thinking, man, I gotta cruise around in my Koenigsegg in order to, you know, for when I run into that boss, I can beat him or whatever, you know what I mean? Or to the point where, like, if they add bikes to the game, if you had a bike, you might be able to beat him with the bike or whatever, because the bike can maneuver in ways that the car can't and all that, and split the traffic quicker and get through tight areas. So you'll be driving around in the game wanting to encounter these NPCs and stuff like that. There's got to be a reason to be in the open world running around doing things. That's what I'm getting at, you know what I mean? Like events and bosses and stuff like that are around on the map to give you reasons to want to be cruising around instead of just going inside of races and hoping that someone wants to race you and all that, or hoping there's going to be a group of people that want to partake in the same race all the time. So yeah, that's just some more ideas. All right, there's about 6 minutes in on this machine. Let's see, we ain't got any more spins on it. Slide around to the other side. All right, let's jump off this one and go to the next one. Come on, game. Come on, you can do it. Come on, come on. I can smell one coming here. Come on. The money's drying up, man. It's getting lower and lower. We're going to be at 1.2 shortly here. Things eating up my money. Haven't hit any jackpots either. Come on, game. How many rolls it's gonna take, man? How many chances it gonna take? 500? 1,000? Crazy. Probably got it keyed into like 5 million rolls, or 5 million actual button presses or something like that, and you finally start getting better chances at winning it. It can't be something like that, because they say people have won multiple cars, so I don't know. Be nice to know if people have spent time on just one machine only, just locked in on one machine, or were they rotating around like I'm doing? Be interesting to find out what seems to be yielding the most wins at the quickest rate. There was another game I was playing, I forgot the name. I think it was like one of those 80s kind of retro games. Someone made, it was on Steam, it was an indie game. And it had an arcade in it. I think that's the whole point of it. It had a little arcade that you can play video games in. And just drove around the map a lot. And it actually had multiplayer to where there would be a few people running around in there and you can race them in a circuit around the little city. You could deliver pizzas, you could do a bunch of little jobs in there. And it had like an old 80s Lamborghini Countach and stuff like that. And a Firebird and some other cars like that. And it had a casino in it. It had a casino too. And I remember there was one machine and they already had it all figured out that one of the machines was the one you want to go to. And after a certain amount of time in it, and it would work pretty much every time. If you went to that machine in the game and you spent a certain amount of time there, you'd win a large amount of money. And I basically had millions from just going to that machine every day, spending some time there and grabbing a few million out of it. It was easy to hit the jackpot on that machine. You know what I mean? But I forgot what the name of the game was, but James Williams says I hit 85,000. That's it. I've been for hours. Me and my chat were a wheel crew called Gas King. 85,000. Nice, you're playing it right now. You talking about you hit 85,000 as far as jackpot money or something like that? But you haven't won the car yet? I've only had 20 chance spins so far. You talking about you've had that many chance spins? These chance spins just don't come, man. Been on all day and you haven't won the car yet? Wow, that's a lot of chance spins though, man. And you're staying on the same machine, or are you running, or are you rotating? I'm doing the rotating deal, but I've heard on the discussion forums that there's people saying that they've won multiple cars. I'm like, how the hell do they do that? I can't even, that's hard enough to get one chance spin. Rotation, yeah, that seems to be the best way, right? I spend about 5-10 minutes at the most on each one, and I jump, and then you start to seem like you're gonna get some chance spins, but see somebody, is that you running around there? Let me see. Oh, we get no chances on this one. What's up, that bean? Trying like heck to get these chance spins, man. They don't show up. I got 3 chance, some jackpots are crap, yeah. For sure, yeah. It doesn't seem like it was this hard in Test Drive Unlimited 2 to do this, you know what I mean? I remember winning those casino cars there, and you had to level up that casino by doing the time trials so you can get to the next level and then open up the area where you can play cards and everything. They should put a sweepstakes in here. That's what I was talking about earlier. For these people that can't gamble in their region, they need to add like a sweepstakes, because sweepstakes are not prohibited because you're not risking money. So I think they can implement like a sweepstakes that people can enter maybe on a set rotation, you know, depending on what time you're on the server, you might enter the sweepstakes, and once you enter, you got to wait for so many real-time hours to pass, and then, you know, you'll get like a result of whether or not you won the car, you know what I mean? That would be one way to give people a chance to win it. Play the first one. Yeah. Come on, game. Come on. My money's getting lower and lower. I had 1.4 million chips. It's getting dry and dry. I haven't hit any more jackpots anymore today. Hit like 2 maximum today. Game. This one seems pretty dry here. Nothing coming out of this one, man. No chances. Betting casino for hours. Girl just hit jackpot. 4K. Cool. They got to make like an auction house in the game, and then maybe some of these people that have won this car, you know, they can, like, say somebody got lucky enough and they have 2 of them that they won, they could sell one, you know what I mean? So every once in a while you might find one for sale. You know what I mean? I think they should add collectible cars to the game like that are like you can't get them in a dealer, and you can't buy them in an item shop or anything like that. But you either get them in a casino or like a sweepstakes or something like that, or you got to beat some boss out there that shows up random, like an NPC. Like, say you're driving around in the open world and you see this car, and it's a rare car. It could be, you know, a special old Corvette or a C6 Corvette or something, or some classic race car, muscle car, you know, or a collectible version of any particular car, something rare, you know, a Yanko Camaro or something like that. And if you beat this boss or whatever that shows up randomly, then you get the car, you know. And then people on your server could sell those cars and auction them off, you know what I mean? Makes sense. That would go with the lifestyle of this game, you know what I mean? So you might not be able to, you could be one of these people that can't win this particular car in the casino, but you might be able to buy one at the auction house from somebody else. Might cost you a little bit of coin, but it's one way to get it besides trying to win it. Thank you, James. You too. Good luck. Hope you win it, man. You seem like you've been at it for a while. Here I am thinking it's gonna pop up sooner or later, and I don't know, man. It might take forever. Or never. All right, we haven't gotten any chances since we've been 24 minutes without any more chance spins. So let's I don't know, maybe let's go run over to the other cabinets. All right, so we're at these cabinets by this little table. Let's run over to the next one. There's the car. Is it the same cabinet? Can't be. Table looks almost the same. Oh, I can't raise my bet. Oh yeah, there it goes. Come on, come on. what is it, like, seems like we're on a 10 chance a day type thing. It's like we're getting a hard stop here at 10 chance spins, and that's it. I mean, we did 10 for stream number 1. Now we got 10 today so far, and it's drying up now. Come on, come on. Be right back. No, you gotta be kidding me. Look at it. Look at it. Come on, game. Well, I guess that's gonna end our session, right? That kind of sucked. Well, that's what the chance spins look like, you know, from day one, but man, I wanted to get a few more of those in. Well, what did we get? What did we get? We got 20 total chances. 20 total chances. 2 streams. And you heard me talking to James in the chat earlier. He was saying he's had 85,000 and he hasn't won the car yet. So, what does that tell you? Pretty hard to win it. Very time consuming. I think it's a little overdone. I think it's a little overdone because I don't remember it being that hard. I don't remember it being that hard in Test Drive Unlimited 2. Maybe because they had a leveling system, I don't know. But yeah, the game is crashing in the casino, which kind of sucks. Now that session is completely broken. That sucks. All right. Well, let's drive back to the casino. Well, we'll speed it up. We'll fast travel closer. I don't want to spend all that time. I wish we could fast travel to the casino. With these crashes, they should implement a fast travel so we don't have to do all this. I forgot. I'll have this cartoon right for what I got it set at. Regular tires on right now. Had a tune for rain in there. Still kind of poorly. I have it with like no downforce or something right now. Got tired of the orange, so I painted the Super Sport this color here. And got tired of the stock rims, so I put those on it. Thought it would look pretty good. Tired of black rims, everything black, 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 black. Sometimes the chrome is a nice change. Oh, where were we when we got kicked out of here, man? I don't remember which side we were on first time. Okay. We were looking at the car from that direction, and we came this way. Yeah, this is where we were. Alright, let's jump back on this machine right here. Is that the same? I think the same people are in here that were in here last session. I was talking about how good it was that we weren't kicked out of the game, but it finally kicked me out and I wasn't even using the machine. My money's down to 1.2. It's eating the money up now. Eating it up. I think we're all out of chances for today, bro. All right, let's jump out of here. They get me one right away. We're gonna jump. Oh no, that might be it, man. I ain't getting anything else. 10 per day, man. Let's see if I can get more than that. Man, this machine sucks here. All right, I'll come back. Come back for one more shot at it. Run down to the store. I want to grab some of these chips. Same old rims that they've had. These are actually pretty nice though. A vintage horn. Can you preview them at all? Doesn't let you preview. Some glasses I don't have here. Kind of look like the one. Which one do I have on here right now? Didn't I already have glasses on though? Yeah, I do. Like a gold aviator type. Square sunglasses, smoke. These look pretty cool. Look at those. Million chips. That's all my chips, man. Screw that. I'll get these. Don't really care for anything else here. I got 1.1 million. I mean, we started with 1 million. 1 million even. All right, we bet on these first two. Let's get on this one right here. Cut it at about 3 even here, man. 3 hours even. That's enough. I can only handle so much of it. Come on, man. Can't even get one more spin. There's one. 21. Perfect. All right, so we got that at 254, 253, 55. Chance number 21. Nope. Nothing. All right. Well, at least we got another one. See if this machine can hand a few more out. It knows I bought something. And the store's like, let's give him a chance. When you buy all the clothing and all the junk out of and all the rims and everything, the thing will finally probably give you the car. After you spend freaking 10 million, you know? 10 or 15 million of your solar coins. It's rigged, man. Well, not bad. We have 11 chances today, you know. But you heard James, he said he was in there all day. Pretty much playing it, and he hasn't won. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess that's all for today on this. 11 spins, 21 total. And this stream was 3 hours. Last one was an hour and 21 minutes. Very difficult. Very difficult, man. Unfortunately, it's not very easy. So yeah, man, we talked about a few interesting things, you know, features that I would like to see in the game, or potential features that they could add to the game to give more interaction and to add to the lifestyle features of this game. Talked about that. I'll split everything up into chapters as I always do. So I'll split it up and you'll see it posted in the description and in the pinned comment. Nice to see some people on the server though, at least. On the map. Yeah, man, I've been 99 vids, and this has been some more Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. And we're trying to win that casino car, so we'll continue the series. All right, so I'll see y'all in the next live stream or video. Peace out.